We're on our way to City of Hope, and the diesel right in front of us has a K&J for Kyle and Jenny. How perfect. Oh, and it's on the top. How romantic.
It says also a child is a gift from God.
And it says a child is a gift from God.
That's cute.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Sweet.
Oh, I feel like this is a good sign, guys, right? First day of treatment and K&J and a child is a gift from God. Hello everyone. Happy Friday. I'm here with my sister today, Ashley. If you don't know, she's my sister and she's a nurse. So I'm actually happy to have her here with me today on treatment day. It's the first day of my new treatment.
That's the Prius car battery.
Oh.
Sorry. Scary.
We're here for my first day of treatment and I'm scared. You know, I could have a reaction or something.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of too.
You're okay with that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not okay
the
with
nurses
it.
like run in and help.
Yeah. I don't think I'm worried about an immediate reaction.
Yeah.
I think with the past, it's been more like
I get medications to help with it. Like I'm gonna have Benadryl.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm as nervous for an immediate.
Steroids.
I think it's more like the immunotherapy where it was
A week later. Yeah.
that I'm more worried about.
So today should be fine, hopefully. I have to get an echocardiogram, is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
I have to do blood work, see my doctor, close out my last treatment. Oh shoot, I have to do that. I have to write my diary for that. And then go to treatment. And I think we're gonna be here all day. Let's see. We're getting here at 10:06. Let's see what time we're leaving. Okay, it's gonna be a long day, I think.
The infusion doesn't even start till what? If everything goes
3:30.
If it goes on schedule.
Mm-hmm.
3:30.
She has a baby at home. What is he, 9 months old?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel bad having her leave. Did you bring your pump?
I did bring my pump.
She brought her pump because she breastfeeds.
Mm-hmm.
And if you breastfeed, you know you get overflow. So there's a lactation pod she can use if she wants.
Yeah, City of Hope has these little pods. They're cool.
Yeah, so if you do use it, take pictures in there because I want to see.
Do you think it's available to strangers or just nurses?
Anyone. It's a lactation pod.
Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, he supplements too, so I think I'll be okay for the first 10 hours, maybe 8 hours.
Yeah. Ugh, ow. I forgot my pump when I was at her labor for summer, and I was in the bathroom in the sink trying to squeeze some out because it hurts so bad when you get too much milk in your breasts. Anyways, weird conversation. This is what I do on City of Hope days. Okay, anything else I need to say?
Kyle's not here.
Kyle's not here because we had planned for a play date at Disneyland. How cool is that? 2 of his classmates have passes like we do. So we arranged for the first day of summer to be at Disneyland with his friends, but I have to start cancer treatment. And I told Kyle it would mean so much to me if he did it on his own and took the kids, because I feel like it's a rare thing to go with your classmates to Disneyland. And so I wanted him to follow through and let my sister come with me, and he said that was fine. He's sad to miss it, you know, he loves to be at these.
Yeah.
But she always wants to be at these too. She's like, anytime you need me, Jen. And I'm like, no, Kyle.
Kyle doesn't usually give them up to me.
No, tomorrow I have treatment too, and she's taking the kids. And Kyle will come. So he's like, at least I can be there on Saturday. Okay, fine.
I think he just gets nervous when when he can't be with you.
He wants to be here in case something happens, in case I'm scared.
Or just to support you.
Ask my doctor's questions, which I asked him if he had any questions for my doctor. And he said just about the catheter.
When we're getting it.
Mm-hmm. We still don't know when we're getting that. Hopefully I
don't know if it's an insurance
Hopefully I'll let you guys know.
Scheduling thing that we're still waiting on.
The echo is because I have to get one to close out my treatment, and which treatment has caused me to have heart flutters, which I document, and everyone's aware of it. Just here and there, a couple times a week. So they're checking my heart to see if treatment damaged it really bad, I guess. And I need a echo because I have fluid around my heart. The light little bit of fluid around my heart.
Does that give them more information on that?
Isn't that fun? I don't know what it does, gives them info on.
This one they have to make you lay pretty flat too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, do I have to lay flat?
Maybe you can put a prop or like an incline.
I'm just gonna ask, because if I can sit up for it, I would.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. We'll see.
I would ask that, and then also
I'm gonna say my cancer's on this side, so it hurts.
Ask me to be gentle again.
Oh, I dressed like a grandpa today. I have a matching sweatsuit. I feel like such a grandpa. But I told Kyle my bright pink Crocs make it a little more youthful. I had on like running shoes from Kyle, and I looked way too grandpa. So normally, if you guys have been here for a while, you know I do chemo cute, and I wanted to bring it into this treatment, but here I am in my coziest outfit I could find because I'm terrified. So I need like a comforting hug in my outfit today. Since we're gonna be here probably really late, I wanted to dress cozy. So no chemo cute, and I'm not getting chemo, so thank you.
It's cold too. It's kind of like a snuggy day. Like you should bundle up.
Yeah, so
that kind of helps.
But this sweatsuit is funny. I look funny. Okay, is that it?
I think
anything else?
I think it's gonna be a busy day.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go. I have to go to the pharmacy. I didn't say that. I also have to go to the pharmacy to get a prescription. Some of my pain meds, or 2 of my pain meds, are only available here. Regular pharmacies can't keep up with this cancer life. So let's go to the pharmacy. We're back in the car. I realized we're moving spots because we're paranoid that we're gonna get towed. Long story. I realized I forgot to put on my port cream, and I have scissors and saran wrap. I don't want to carry that around the hospital, so I'm gonna do my port cream right now, and then
sorry, beeps one back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my port cream right now, and then we're gonna get a shuttle to the main hospital. We had to park pretty far. All right. I also forgot to tell you guys that I brought a gift for my clinical trial nurse because I'm gonna lose her. She won't be my nurse anymore. And I appreciate her so much. She's such a kind person and helped us so much on this clinical trial journey. So we got her a gift, and we're gonna bring it. Hopefully she's here today. She's not always here. Some days she works from home, so hopefully she's here today. We'll see. I have my lidocaine on, and we had to park really far. So now we're gonna get a shuttle. I did my echocardiogram, which was painful, but okay. I'll tell you guys about it in the car. And then I did an EKG, which was a closing out for my clinical trial. And my sister's taking a picture of me.
Video.
And then I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up my medication. And then I went to VAD work and got my port hooked up. Let's see it. So that's ready for my infusion. Now I'm waiting at my doctor's office. The reason I feel like a grandpa in this sweatsuit, I think, is because of the color. I would rather have like a lavender or a pink. So I'm gonna look online for a cozy, cuter sweatsuit. We'll see. I have a cute strawberry sweatsuit, but it's not zip up. I need the zip up for port access, so I'm gonna look for that. Kyle's good at shopping online. He'll
yeah.
He'll
Wars.
find me
Might
one.
be Star Wars theme.
He sent me a selfie at Disneyland, and I noticed he had a brand new sweater on. One of his ways of coping with cancer is buying new clothes and new shoes. So, Kyle, hook it up, please. I am done seeing my doctor. It went really well. I'll tell you guys about it in the car. Now we're in the infusion room, or infusion waiting room, and we will start my new treatment soon. I'll tell you guys about it in a minute. I am hooked up getting my medication. What's my medication called?
Amivantamab.
Mab. I'll put it on the screen, or I'll tell you about it later. It's a targeted therapy. I just got my Benadryl, Tylenol, and steroid, and Zofran. And I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Literally can't keep my eyes open. And we're looking at kitchen magazines. And I'm gonna rest, I think, in a minute. Well, guys, I am home. That means treatment didn't go well. I had 2 bad reactions during treatment to where they had to stop and do the protocol and do it at a slower rate, give me the reaction meds. I don't know the details, I'm not a professional. But after 2 times of having a reaction, you can't continue that day. So we had to stop. The doctors approved stopping, and we're going to take a break for the weekend. I was supposed to have treatment tomorrow, but it's canceled because that's a higher dose of this medication. So if I couldn't do the lower dose, then I'm still a little red from the reaction. But you guys know my treatment now causes my red face. Anyways, they monitored me until I was back to my normal self. My vitals were really good the whole time, even during the reaction. And they're so amazing how they take care of everything. All the nurses run in, like multiple nurses come in and help. And I saw my first ever chemo nurse. She was there today. I always love seeing her, even though like after ringing the bell the first time I did chemo, she and I said to each other, like, hopefully we don't see each other because then it means it worked. But unfortunately we've seen each other since then a few times. But it was really nice seeing her. She's my bud. And my sister was there. It's obviously sad that this didn't work, but we might try it again next week on an earlier time to where we do it at a long, slow rate. We'll see what my team comes up with. I'm not really actually sure what they're going to do, if we're completely done with this treatment or if there's a protocol to do it a different way. We will see. This is a common reaction for this medication. I think it was 80-something% is people have this reaction, and it gets better as time goes on through the treatments. So the first one's usually the worst reaction because your body is freaking out and doesn't want to accept it. And then the second time it's better. Third time it's better.
Who said that?
The
NP?
The nurses there and the documentation.
So it's common, huh?
Yeah, it's common. So maybe I will do it. I don't know.
Kind of good to hear.
We'll see. I'll update you guys. I had my echocardiogram and I wanted... Is that what it's called? Echocardiogram? My brain's not the best right now. It's like chemo brain, but not chemo. But I had that appointment and I wanted to tell you guys about it because the guy was so nice. I said, hey, can I sit up for this or do I need to be flat? He said, I really need you flat on your side. But he gave like a little incline, as much of an incline as he could. And he had this like secret latch that dropped the bed where my ribs were. So it had less pressure on my ribs, which was nice. It didn't help all that much, but it was nice. Like, I just don't lay on my side, especially my left side. That's like a nightmare to lay on my left side. But he was really quick and he understood my problems. And then when I was done, I don't remember his exact wording, so don't quote me on this, but he said something along the lines of, wow, I could see in there of what you're going through with the fluid, and you're doing a great job at hiding what you're going through. You're like, basically, good job, you're tough. This is what I felt like he was saying, and it made me feel validated and really good. He's like, I hope it gets better for you. Basically, I can see your struggles through the ultrasound or whatever he does. And it felt good to hear that. I did an EKG for closing out the clinical trial. My clinical trial nurse wasn't there, but I gave the lady her gift, the lady that was filling in for her. I gave her her gift and asked her to give it to her. So hopefully she does. And to my clinical trial nurse, if you're watching this, thank you. I love you. You're the best. I'm so grateful to have you. You too, huh, honey?
Yep, she was amazing. We love her.
I hope you like your sweet little gift. Not much, but just wanted to make you smile a little.
Mm-hmm.
Show you you're appreciated. What else did I do? Got my prescription, good. Had my port hooked up, good. Went to my infusion, didn't work. I'm trying to be positive. While it was happening, I was like shutting off. I was like a robot. My sister's like, are you okay? What are you feeling? What? Like asking me questions, and I was just like I wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
I felt bad that I was shutting off. I told her it's like I'm protecting myself mentally. If I open up too much, I'm going to cry and be sad. So I was just shutting off. And then on the way out, she was asking me how I felt. And I said, I am obviously sad, but I have this thing ever since treatment started, or ever since I was diagnosed, where I believe God has a plan, and God knows it, and we don't. And we just have to trust the plan. And whenever something goes wrong, I feel like it's God's way of saying, nope, that wasn't what I wanted. And we have to keep trying to figure out what it is until we figure it out. Then, am I making sense?
Mm-hmm.
We have to keep going until we figure out what the plan was meant to be. And even if it's not good news, even if it means this treatment's done and we're down another treatment, that's God's plan. If that's God's plan, we have to trust the plan, right?
Yeah.
Something's meant to happen, and whatever it may be, I want to enjoy life as much as possible while I'm here, all of us together. I'm going to keep fighting for forever. Did that fan just turn on all by itself?
What fan was that?
The mosquito fan. You don't see it?
Hasn't that been on?
The bag fell, so I didn't know.
I think it's been on.
So the bag just fell.
Bag fell.
To where I could see the fan.
Yeah.
When I was talking about God. Is that a sign? And then when I was getting my EKG, I had to wait for them to get supplies, so they left the room. And one of my favorite songs came on in the room, and I was like crying, tearing up. I felt like it was my Annie Kimmy saying, I'm here with you, Jen. And she's an angel, and I feel like she supports me during this. Sorry if this is weird conversation for anyone. I know everyone has their own opinions. This is just what I believe. And the song was Whitney Houston, I Believe the Children Are Our Future. I'm not going to sing to you guys and put you through that. But that song, go find it on YouTube and listen to it. Or if you're modern and do like Spotify. I'm old-fashioned. I do like YouTube.
A lot of people do YouTube still.
Really?
For music,
Okay.
Yeah.
But that song, it gets me. I was on one time when I was in the car with Kyle and Ellis. Ellis was a baby. And that song came on. I was struggling mentally. It was after my miscarriage and stuff. And I was just struggling mentally. And it says like, I found a love deeper than I've ever known or something. I can't remember the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Again, chemo brain, even though it's not chemo. But I felt so deeply connected to the song because with Kyle and Ellis, my little family, I found a love that is so strong that I could never, like, the purpose of being a mother, my purpose, I learned to love myself in a way. I struggled with being insecure a lot in my life, and Ellis and Kyle loving me the way they do. Now Winnie too, but I learned to love myself. Will you help me with her?
Yeah.
I learned to love myself in a way that I never have. I saw how important I was. I saw how much they needed me. And it was such a big feeling to experience how much they loved me, and now I loved myself. That song, if you play it for me, it gets me every time. I love that song. Ellis likes it too. Winnie likes it too. We listened to it a week ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
We do it a lot for Song of the Week. We do a song every night before bed. Kyle started changing Song of the Week to Song of the Night.
Song of the night.
But we do that song a lot. It's a good one. Go listen to it, guys. For me. Think of me. It's one of my favorites. But Annie Kimmy, I believe, played that. So I said, thank you, Annie Kimmy. Thank you for being here with me. It was a good day overall. Bad at the end. But I'm trying to stay positive. And I will update you guys as we get information.
You did get some treatment in you.
I did get over half of the treatment in me. So hopefully it's doing some work. Oh, we're waiting to do the catheter because the fluid's okay right now. We'll see if it increases a lot more or whatever. I don't remember if it increases. They're monitoring it. I'm sorry, my brain doesn't work very well today. There was so much. My sister took notes because it was hard to take everything in. And she's a nurse, so she's like a pro at that stuff. I'm not. And he was at Disneyland. My nurse practitioner said he's going to give you a hard time.
Yes.
Yeah. For not being there and being at Disneyland. I said he was so sad that he couldn't be there, but we wanted this play date for Ellis with his classmates because it's so rare. And everyone's like, no, I completely understand that, you know, you don't want cancer to take away from the kids more than it has. And Kyle was calling me, I'm leaving Disneyland. And I said, no, you're not leaving Disneyland. I'm fine. And after the second bad reaction, he left Disneyland. And we went home after it was safe. Once I was back to normal, they let me go home. And they took great care of me. As always, I love everyone there. And my sister took great care of me. You packed me a nice lunch with a sweet little note in it that said, I love you, you're beautiful, I miss you. And did you guys have a good day?
We did. It was a lot of fun.
I took the lead in talking because he wasn't there. And he hated not being there.
Despise.
So we were supposed to have treatment first thing in the morning tomorrow. Now we won't. So my sister said she'll still babysit. And maybe we can have a special date and talk about everything. Digest it all. Is that a word? Digest it all?
What if you did a romantic date and then did a love story video and take our mind off all this junk?
That's a good idea. Maybe we'll do a love story
I don't know if
video.
our brains will work for that. We could just do a romantic
My brain,
night out.
you mean?
Mine too.
Maybe we'll just film our evening.
Film our evening.
I don't think I'm up for it.
I think just film our evening and do a romantic.
My brain doesn't feel as sharp as normal.
Little getaway.
Yeah.
Just take our mind off of things.
Thank you for going, sis. I love you and appreciate you. I know it was hard to be away from your baby for that long.
Thanks for texting me every 5 minutes, Ash.
Yeah, Ash was really good at talking to Kyle, communicating with him. Someone sent my nephew River a book to our P.O. box. And it's River's favorite book. I don't say names of who sent stuff because some people have said they don't want their names on the video, so I just don't say anyone's.
Yeah.
But someone sent River a book and he loves it. It's his favorite book. He gets so excited for it. So thank you so much. I need to show Flower in a video because someone said their dogs watch Flower, and I think that is so cute. Or watch the TV, and I want them to see Flower.
I see Flower.
Anyways, yeah. So maybe you want to, Flower, you want to come?
Flower, come here. Come
say hi to the dog viewers.
Come here. Come say hi.
We have dog viewers. Come on in.
They love you. Just like
Flower. Here she is. Flower, the three-legged pug. She was born with a deformed bone. Is that the word, deformed? A bone that was fused incorrectly, so she had her leg removed, and she gets around just fine, lives a happy life. This is Flower. She has talking buttons. I want her to communicate with me through buttons, but she doesn't really use them so far. She'll like sit on it, try to push the button, but she doesn't know the difference between the buttons yet. One says toy, one says flower, one says walk, and one says treat.
You stop saying those words. Look at her. What'd you say, Mom?
People do those videos where they say all the dog's favorite words, but not to the dog. So they'll say like, yeah, today when I was going on a walk outside, we
saw some treats along the road.
Yeah, and there was a really good girl outside.
Good girl outside.
She was so good.
Some treats.
She wanted to eat dinner because she was hungry.
Oh, she loved dinner.
And so...
And she wanted to eat and have treats. And
after they did this funny video clip, they gave her a treat because she was such a good girl.
Oh, she loves
and
treats,
she's a
that
hungry girl.
Oh, hungry.
The girl was so hungry. She loved eating all the time. She loved dinner.
She likes planting flowers.
Breakfast.
She likes using flour in her baking. Flour.
You want a treat, Flower?
Do you want a treat?
Now the doggy viewers are probably getting a treat too. Sorry for making you get up and get your dog a treat. Okay, I am so weird.
Do you want a treat?
I'm talking to dogs now. Alright guys, I love you. I hope you appreciate the update. Sorry it's not the best footage, but things didn't go well, so I wasn't filming. And I'll update you guys. I'm fine. I'm okay. The hospital took care of me, and we have to trust the plan. Alright, love you. Have a good day. Bye!
Jenny requested a late night snack that I'm making for her in the kitchen. I turned around and came out to this. You okay?
No.
What are you doing?
Struggling mentally.
Yeah.
And physically. This treatment feels more like chemo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I'm bummed that I couldn't even handle it.
But if this is the most toxic one, and it gets better, that could be good.
Great. Awesome. Woohoo! Yes! I'm
Chemo
so
gets more toxic
excited.
over time, this one gets less.
This one's gonna get better.
Yep.
Can't wait. I'm so looking forward to more. No, really, I'm struggling mentally and this sucks. I cried. Staying positive, but also accepting what happened tonight. Dang, you guys. You guys know I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. What do I do? And I had so many steroids because of the bad reactions that I am just so tired and I'm awake and it's like 1 in the morning. Maybe I'll edit it if I can't sleep. Body aches. I was just sitting here thinking, Kyle, if you want to listen to, you can. I have a friend that I made on this cancer journey who has my same doctor. We met at that cancer walk that I did. And she just started a treatment and had a bad reaction. And they took a pause, started again slowly, and she's doing fine. So hopefully that's all I need, is a pause. A pause and then a slower baby step treatment, maybe? Let's hope. Okay, last thought, guys. I'm still awake and it's what time?
2:20.
2:20 in the morning. I can't sleep because of the steroids. But I'm so tired, as you can tell. My gray grandpa suit today was Rocky from, what is that called? Rocky?
Rocky,
From Rocky. I never watched that, but I definitely saw my dad in a gray sweatsuit doing that run stance, singing da-da-da, 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 da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Am I doing it right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tough. I looked tough today. I didn't look like an old grandpa. I looked like Rocky. How cool if someone else thought that.
Rocky's tough.
Like, dang, Rocky's in the house. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Bye. You want to say bye?
Bye.